Alright guys, we're back here chipping in Franklin. We're on a construction job site where we're doing a pipe replacement. So we got the chipper rolling, Bill's in the excavator. We're going to be showing you here. We'll take a walk down the right of way and show you what we got going on. Some of the things we have to be paying attention to are obstacles like this. There's the water line that runs down through this area, so we have to be, pay very close attention to that. We're going to be chipping most of the logs. They don't want any logs left behind, at least the least amount possible. There's 1,000 foot here that we're going to be covering. Hopefully do it here in one day. Now we have on this job, being a construction job, we have LOD markers that we have to pay attention to. So right here would be, this is LOD marking, and anything that we're doing work-wise has to stay within LOD. So that's something we have to pay attention to. They can't put a machine outside of that, can't cut trees, none of that can be done outside of the LODs. Sorry we didn't get the cutting on film. That was before we started the channel, and some of you guys have probably heard in our earlier videos that we have this bat restriction for the long-eared bat, that we have a small window of trimming season. So that's typically August 1st until April 15th is our trimming, cutting. Anything to do with dropping limbs or trees has to be done in that window. So gas company called, said, hey, we need these trees on the ground before the deadline, but we don't have the permits to do the actual work with equipment. So we came in, hand cut everything, and that was pre-YouTube. So sorry we don't have that footage for you. We'll be ASVing with our forestry mulcher all the stumps. So we'll be flush grinding all the stumps in here, mowing the right of way up real nice for them to do the pipe replacement. It's pretty interesting. We'll show you here later on at the other end of the line. The company doing the job is boring under French Creek, and it's an 800 foot bore. They have a bore machine set up. They'll go underneath the creek and run pipe through. We can go down and show you the stream that they're boring under. All right, so this is where the end of our clearing is, and you'll see nothing else is cleared off this hillside. And I was talking about them boring underneath the river. This is where the bore is going to come out. So we'll take you down here and show you. So their bore will be up on top of this hill, which is where it's coming out, and it'll be clear down underneath the railroad tracks. And then it'll be one continuous bore clear under French Creek. And it'll come up on the other side of the river where they are tapping into their existing gas line. It's 800 feet from that shoreline, underneath the river, underneath the railroad tracks, and then you'll see clear on top of the hill here where their bore is going to come out. So again, on top of the hill, that's where their bore will come out, and it's 800 foot. They'll pull pipe from the other side of the river, under the tracks, to the other hillside. Yeah, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but there's mowed grassy area just on the other side of that bank, and that's where the bore will be starting, underneath the river, and come up on top of the hill where we finished clearing. This is one of the cool parts of being in the gas line pipeline industry. You get to see all kinds of cool views like this. Obviously we're just part of the clearing end of it, but we get to see some of the pipeline side of it. Just, you know, we work hand in hand on a lot of it. All right, so as you can see, we got it all chipped up, all cleaned up. Ran the forestry mulcher, got it all ground up real nice. We started about 9 o'clock this morning. It's about 1 o'clock now, so good 4 hours worth of work, 1,000 foot of right of way. Now we cut it pre-bat restrictions, so that part was done. It took us about a day to hand cut everything with chainsaws. We had a couple trees down at the end that we had to have a climber come in and bring them down with a climber. So that took a little bit more of our time. So total, we got a day and a half's worth of work here. 1,000 foot of right of way cleared. It's a good day. All right, so that wraps up this video. If you like this kind of work, hit the like button, subscribe. We got some more good jobs coming up. Got some work for the burrow that we'll be doing, a mile's worth of giraffe tree trimming and chipping. So that'll be coming up here in probably a week or two. Hopefully we'll be on that. And got some other forestry mulching work for the gas company that we'll be on. So be some good footage coming up. Stay tuned.